Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with a quick little tag response video. This is a tag that was originally started by Paddy's Potato Peelers, looking for your cheapest knife in your collection, the one that you think is the most value, and your most expensive. I'm just going to get right to it. I was tagged by Baz on Blades. I'm not sure who all was tagged on these. I've watched a lot of them, but I haven't watched all of them. Quite a few people got involved. So I'm going to tag Sasa23, even though I know he's a Blade show, he won't be back till like Monday, so it might take him a while to get back on that. But that's why I'm going to tag, because I haven't seen him tagged yet. So here we go with my cheapest, best value, and the most expensive of my collection. Cheapest, I went with the cheapest one I actually use. I do have some cheaper than this that I picked up at flea markets and stuff that are actually decent knives, but like cheap little finds and stuff at touristy shops and things like that. But the one I actually used that's my cheapest, I would say, this was €7.50 impulse buy when I was in Portugal, and I love it. It's a great knife. It's an ISIL, Enox steel. They're not fond on model names and stuff, so I can't really tell you exactly which model it is. I've looked around trying to find on the internet, and the closest I can find actually also has a little loop on the back of it, so it's a little bit different than this one. But anywho, it was €7.50 at the counter. Literally, just I was buying another knife and just said, "Ooh, that I'll take. You have ISILs. I want that one," and I took it, and I do love it. Nice slip joint, really good half stop. It works really well, cuts well, holds an edge pretty well, and I used the hell out of this thing. It was the equivalent of about $10 US, and it's a whole lot of knife for 10 bucks. Action's fairly smooth, and yeah, it's got a really good, nice, hard pull. It's a really good slip joint for 10 bucks, and it's unique. When I pull it out amongst knife guys, it's only happened once, but I've pulled it out amongst knife guys, and they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And you get to tell a little story about, "Oh, I was in Portugal, and I bought this knife." So I really do like this knife. Conversation piece and a really good user. Next up, the knife in my collection I feel is the best value. Super easy decision. I know exactly what it was. Kershaw Dividend and M390. These, when they're available, are $80. They're not available currently, but they come and go. They do them in little runs, these little black M390 editions. The link in this configuration is currently available if you want that. $80, M390 steel, and it's still a Dividend, which is a great knife. It is speed assist if you don't like that, but it works awesome. I really do love this knife. Slim in the hand, great to carry. You know, it's just a great knife. Pretty light, and it's freaking M390. And I have to say, pretty good M390, because when I first bought this, I admit I didn't use it that much because I was worried about messing it up or whatever. But then now that they come back occasionally, now I don't care anymore. I know that I can just be patient and get another one for 80 bucks at some point. So I use the hell out of this, and the M390 is definitely really good M390. Holds an edge forever, just like you'd expect M390 to. And it's in a good package. And like I said, you can also get it in the link with the same kind of configuration. Or for just 10 bucks more, I'm sorry, about 20 bucks more, you can get all the time. House of Blades has an exclusive with S35VN. And theirs comes with this deep carry pocket clip. I will say, this did not come with a deep carry pocket clip. I asked nicely for this from Kershaw, and they sent it to me, as you can see, because there's a little mark from where the old clip used to be. But love this knife. Definitely, I think, year in, year out, whenever they're available, best bang for the buck in the knife world, in my opinion. Now, my most expensive one might be a bit disappointing. I don't have any cool customs or anything like that. I spend too much money on knives that I want to get to review, and I feel like you guys like production stuff more, so I focus more on that. And my Sebenza's gone. That was the most expensive knife I ever owned. But now the most expensive one I have, still a great knife, nothing to be disappointed by, the WE 801 Minotaur. Love this knife, super smooth action, one of the smoothest actions of any knife I've ever had. It's just fantastic. Really do like it. M390, titanium, carbon fiber, nice mill clip, looks great. No star screws. This was one of the first ones when they got rid of the star screws. Too much oil on it. But yeah, I love this knife so much. It's just such a smooth and great working knife too. I actually do use it, and it's got a nice, good, thick, comfy handle. This blade shape is just awesome. It's got that nice forward choil that you can kind of use if you're careful. Really cool knife. That's a great one. So there we go. I'm going to link down to the reviews. I know I did ones of the M390 Dividend. I don't think I did one of this, but I don't think I've put it up yet. I'll link to the other reviews down below. And as I said, I'm going to tag Stasa23, I guess, so he'll have a nice little surprise when he gets home. I would tag somebody else, but I don't know who went to Blade Show and who didn't. So I think a lot of us are all on the road right now. So I tag Stasa23. We'll see if he keeps it going when he gets back. I've been Brian. Hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you later.